Okay, Javed has a point. Go on, Javed.
Mr. Shah, I have a question for you.
Mr. Vyas.
Mr. Vyas, sorry, Mr. Vyas, I have a question for you. Mr. Jethmalani has argued very eloquently in defense of Mr. Amit Shah. Why? Okay, I can understand that he has a legal right not to appear and send his lawyer and seek anticipatory bail. But why has he totally become incommunicado? He's not available to the media. He's not been seen or heard of in the last fortnight. Are you in a position to tell us where he is or advise him to come out in the public?
Well, first of all, let me compliment Manishankar Iyer for an excellent mimicry that he has enacted for the benefit of your viewers. I think he doesn't know that there are 80 officers in state of Maharashtra and Uttar Pradesh who are in jail for fake encounters. I am asking him what is done with the home ministers in those states. Are they accused of these fake encounters and brought into the picture? Is the UPA government clear? Is their image very clear and innocent? And do they have the moral right to talk about all these things when they are known hobnobbing with the CBI as their extended arm for right from nuclear deal treaty to the corridor case, and that has been used for their political advantage? I think Manishankar Iyer someday should question something like a soul within himself. And
Mr.
if he
Vyas,
does that, nobody would trust the present regime. That why a person without adequately safeguarding himself, if he has the legal remedy available to do so, why he should risk himself get into this kind of a trap and unnecessarily create a situation of embarrassment for himself. I think Mr. Shah is perfectly within his right to seek the legal redressal and remedy. Now he is not being available. I think it's a myth. He, through his legal representative, did communicate with the CBI, and he said that when you said that I am required for my being acquainted with the case, I need to know, because the matter is 4 to 5 years old, I need to know what are the issues at debate. And let me refresh my memory and come to you so that I can cooperate with the process of law in the best possible manner. What is wrong in it?
But Mr. Jethmalani, is the real fear of the BJP and the reason behind Sushma Swaraj, Arun Jaitley, Ravi Shankar Prasad, all of them coming on the same platform today, that now it's going to be Amit Shah, tomorrow it could be Narendra Modi, your potential candidate for Prime Minister, being chased by the CBI before the general elections of 2014, and that's the worst case scenario, which is why the BJP is so rattled at this time. Is that really what the fear is all about? Mr. Vyas, respond to this question, sir.
Not at all. I mean, one has to look into the history to go back and look at the UPA's way of using the CBI. What Mr. Arun Jaitley and Sushma ji had made it abundantly clear while addressing the press conference is precisely this, that they have three precise reasons for which they have been using CBI. Number one, to protect those who are with them, to shield them. Number two, to ban them who are not falling in line, like what they did with Mulayam Singh or what they did with Mayawati. And third, punish those who are politically opposed to them and from whom they see the potential threat. I think if this is the way UPA has decided to behave, obviously, naturally, Mr. Shah is fully within his right, and he has done a right thing, that he wanted to exhaust all legal remedies before whatever process further progresses.
Well, so I think also what needs to be noted and looked at,
so innocent.
Just for perspective, Javed, I want you to conclude this discussion, is that this parliament session would have otherwise started with the opposition on the front foot, going after the government on the issue of price rise, the nuclear liability bill, several issues that the government would have been held accountable for and would have been on the defensive on. Smartly, they've now turned the equation on its head in a fashion that the BJP is now on the defensive and the opposition is split right down the middle.
Absolutely. You can take it from me, people like the left, Mulayam Singh Yadav, Lalu Yadav, they cannot be seen standing with the BJP on the same side. Had this issue not been there, and had the attack on the headlines today exposures not been there, yes, probably the opposition could have stood in the same corner. But right now, and BJP leaders now admit that yes, they don't expect too much of support on this issue, but they have no recourse except to fight this, even if they are alone.